I want to talk to you about something a bit different. And that is about having the will to win. The right products, the right people. All that is, of course, 100% essential for success. We know that. But if you don't have the will to win, none of that matters. Persistence, passion, drive, determination, energy, tenacity, belief, they're not just words. They are what we need to bring to every sales activity for every deal, every time. But before I go into this some more, let me take you back in time to the end of 2009 and the beginning of 2010. So I think this picture says very well how we felt at the time. We were reeling from a brutal 2009. Yes, we had a decent fourth quarter, not bad. But overall, the year was pretty much a disaster. Like a dirty, shabby dog. Kicked and beaten, our sales had fallen off a cliff. Our customers, very many of them, were questioning our sustainability. Our shareholders, constantly frustrated. We had our own doubts about our products and services, and our morale pretty much an all-time low. Now, we needed to feel like we could stand tall once again, and that we could look our customers in the eye and say proudly, without a doubt, that we are here to stay, and that we are the company that they should do business with. It was not an easy time, but there was also a glimmer of light on the horizon. We could see that if we put our heads together, that if we worked day and night, that if we focused on the right priorities, and we made those tough decisions that we had to, that we could come back. We could see, even in those dark days, that there were reasons to believe. If you still need a reason to believe, you need to look no further than what we have accomplished in 2010, what you have accomplished in 2010. It was nothing short of remarkable. We have gone from shabby dog to cool dog. So we are the smart device thought leader, the cloud computing innovator, with the big deal winner, Korea, Japan. We are the mobile broadband, dare I say it, no legal people in the room, dominator. We are the managed services leader dog. And while we're not top dog yet, we are moving very fast in that direction. And I know Bosco and Ashish, they touched on some of these points earlier in the day, but I want to ensure that they stick firmly in your head, because you need to be able to speak to your customers about that, to anyone you meet about that, your analysts about that, your family about that, if they have time to listen to you. So in 2010, we returned to growth. We grew faster than the market. We significantly increased our operating profit. In the same year that we took share, we also increased our margins. We met each and every one of them, all of the commitments that we made to the financial community. And that is a big test for any company. And while BSO struggled overall, we grew well in some of those businesses that are at the heart of our strategy, particularly insight and experience, and also security. We won more than double the LTE contracts of our nearest competitors. For a company that the roadmaps for LTE were in the toilet in July 2009, we came back and won 31 LTE deals. We absolutely kicked butt in managed services and actually in services overall. This list could go on. What I will do is pause and say thank you. So we are in the strongest position today that we have ever been in. So we can look our customers in the eye and say once again that we are here to stay, we are absolutely 100% sustainable, we are the right partner for you now and well into the future. And customers believe the story. They believe that. No hesitation, no lack of confidence, and a strong sense of pride and accomplishment. All of you have earned that right. No lack of confidence. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the future. Now, I don't pretend that things will be easy for you. They've not been easy in the years past, and they will not be easy in the future. The reality is that we don't live in a perfect world. We don't work for the perfect company, Keith. We don't have the perfect portfolio, and we face some pretty tough competition. In short, while we can be proud of what we have achieved, we cannot be delusional about the future. So let's go back to the issue of will and the will to win. Now, sometimes I get asked, how can we win when we don't always have the perfect product or services in the portfolio, when we don't have the right experience, or we need to overcome this crazy pricing from others, or even when we have to fight against our own bureaucracy and complexity? Now, the answer is easy to say, but not easy to do. It is about you. It is about your will to win. It is about the sheer force of energy and passion that you put into overcoming obstacles and coming out on top. All of us need to have that will to win. We need to do the extraordinary. We need to maintain that fighting spirit that has served us so well in 2010. It is no time to give up. This is truly our moment. We have to be honest. We have the #1 radio and the best services solution in the industry. So let's have the will, the belief, the energy, the passion to deliver against some higher goals. In terms of sales, let's deliver sales growth of at least 5% for the full year. Let's keep our company priority of drive for growth front and center in our minds and our actions as we get deeper into the year. Because, we simply have to prove to the world that we are a growth company. I don't know about the sector. I don't know about the industry being flat. We want to be a growth company. The market will be up slightly in 2011. That guidance meant that we think the market will be up in the range of 2 to 2.5%. So a goal of 5% means that we need to take share. And a goal of 8% would mean that we need to take serious share. And that is really the goal that we should stretch ourselves to aspire to. So let's aim for 5 to 8% sales growth. We've done that in the past, and we can do it again. Let's take from Alcatel-Lucent. They don't deserve to exist. We know that. Let's take from Ericsson. They are the #4 in technology these days. You go to the big operators that say Ericsson is #4 in 2G, 3G, and 4G. What a shame. Let's hold Huawei and ZTE at bay. It can be done. And let's take from any of those other players that cannot match our scale and telco domain expertise. NEC, Hitachi, Samsung, Panasonic, Fujitsu. Why are they on this planet? You cannot survive in an industry that does not grow with being just a single country market player. So that first consolidation could actually be there by way of opportunity. Operating profit between 2 and 5%. Now, this will not be an easy task. But that's why we've changed our second company priority for the year to be capture value. We need your help here. We simply need your help here to sell more software, to sell more high-margin products and services, to sell BSO, please, acting BSO head speaking. And also to go to breakthrough markets like Japan and Korea and others in your region, if there are any, and open those markets for future high-margin territory. I also want you to explain to your customers that what we provide is both different and better than the other guys. And we need them to pay more for that. I know this is not easy to do as well. It's incredibly hard. I understand that. But you have shown that you can do the impossible. Right? You just need to do it again. One more time. Until I come back next year and talk about the next one. So, now, I understand this. Asking the impossible from you, again, second year in a row, is not an easy thing. I know it requires personal sacrifices from you. So why should you step up again, right? But I think you, like many people, care about your pride. and actually the huge satisfaction that comes from being a winner. The huge satisfaction that comes with being a winner. Because let's be clear, in 2009, we were losing, and losing sucks. We want to get to the point that we can declare victory in our turnaround and say with pride that, you know what, we did it. We got together a year ago. We said we will start on this evolution. A year later, we moved to the next level. And a year from now, we come back and we declare victory in our turnaround. Now, to do that declaration of victory in turnaround, we need to deliver profitable growth, like Q4. Q4 was a quarter of profitable growth after 10 quarters of either revenue decline or unprofitable quarters. After 10. We need to deliver 4 such profitable growth quarters in a row. Because, after all, we must have the will to win as individuals. We absolutely must have the will to win as individuals. Yet there should be no doubt that that starts with us, and we cannot sit back and hope that that will start with someone else. But you know what's even better? What is even better is that we must have the will to win as a team. Aligned, fearless, courageous, driven, passionate, energetic, tenacious, and ready to take the hill. That is the team I see in this room today. Go get him. Thank you very much indeed.